bitches? It's the 75th show. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to go and get into our hummus porn addiction. Bitch, y'all tried it. Okay, so in this article, Jada mentioned how porn helped her hold back from excessive sex in her younger years. Aaron's college days, now that's our producer, um, thought days may have been filled with even more wet source physical encounters. If it wasn't for my large use of porn in college, but one could also argue the reason that Aaron's thought encounters were numerous was because of his porn consumption. How might average porn consumption differ from porn addiction? At what point might it be problematic? For whom? Is this age specific? Okay, we're going to work this question backwards. So, age is nothing but a number. I remember at the age of 12, sneaking and watching porn on the computer or whatever when I was supposed to be researching for homework. You just accidentally you put in something like caveman, and then all of a sudden some kind of caveman porn pop up, and it's like, oh, yes, Jesus, or whatever. So, no, but I will say that it can become addictive. If you, like, at that age, I didn't have a card. So I was sneaking and using my parents' card or whatever, to subscribe to see certain things. And knowing that it wasn't mine and that they could find that out that I was using it, is like, that was clearly an addiction. But at that time, masturbation was key. I was scared to talk to people. I was still, closeted. So, it worked out. I didn't lose my virginity until 19. But, yeah. But other than that, age is nothing but a number when it comes to addiction. So let's see what this other piece was. For whom an addiction is problematic to all parties involved. Your partner may not get the stimulation that they need from you because you're addicted to porn. Like I had a boyfriend who liked to sit in the bathroom and watch porn and jack off. And I would be in the bed wanting him to plow my insides. And I just didn't understand it. And so at one point, I just had to come join him in the bathroom or whatever. And while he's watching porn, please him in order for him to get motivated to please me. So it is a problem for everyone involved. uh, so, how my average porn consumption different from porn addiction? I think the average person, like I know for me today, I don't feel like I have a porn addiction. But to start my day, I start my day with masturbation. The only way that I can get a good masturbation is by watching some porn. I feel like releasing myself keeps me from making ignorant decisions based off of a feeling. Because sometimes there's people who come in your life and they say sweet things while you're horny, and people might even ask to borrow money just because they're cute. You're like, yeah. If I go ahead and release myself, it's like I start seeing things very clearly because I'm not built up and I'm not waiting on anything. I'm not expecting anything. So, yeah, I think it's I think porn can be healthy, but it can be problematic and addictive. But it depends on the person. So, you know, but Captain Light Skin, what do you think?
Why would you come to me first? So I started watching porn at a very young age. I watched it with my brother and his best friend. They used to be at the house watching it, and then it came to like a couple of my friends will watch it at a very young age. Like I experienced my first nut watching a porn. Crazy, ironically strange. My first nut was watching a porn. But I use porn. I watch it a lot, but I wouldn't say I have addiction. Like you said, when you nut, that's the first time I do it in the morning because it keeps you from, making bad decisions, especially like you mad horny, it's been a minute. Yeah, a couple of nuts will do you good. I know sometimes you crave for the real thing, but it's the willpower. But I use porn for ideals for sex, honestly. That's why I watch porn. When I want to do, like, you're in a relationship, when I'm talking to somebody, I like to keep things spicy, so I use porn as a reference. Um, Even to like for my Just fans, my only fans, like if I do something, I'm one that like to be creative and like to think outside the box. So that's why I won't say I have, like I said, a porn addiction, but my consumption of watching it, yeah, it is a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and flex. Like I said, that's because I'm either A jacking off, B looking for inspiration or not, if not both. So I guess it really just depends on the person and how you in their intake on what porn does for them.
All right. Whew. I guess we're gonna move on to my light skinned baby. What you thinking?
First off, let's try to identify what addiction is. Addiction is when there's something that you actually can't live without. It's you're so into it that you can't, so you feel like you can't survive with it. A lot of people go through that where they have to watch porn to even feel that they're alive, or that their creativity expands more. Um, as a Leatherman in training, um, we
Yeah, I know
understand
you're
that
funny.
porn is used as a tool to excite or spice the scenes. The thing is that um, porn is nothing but actors, and your idea of just watching it is putting yourself in that scene so you can feel like you're there, like that's you. That's what porn is, to elevate you mentally, stimulate you mentally. So it doesn't have to do nothing when it comes to physical. That's when we come in. We showed you that yes, everything that you see is possible, but there's always ways to do it in the proper way. And another thing is when you're in a relationship and you bring porn into the bedroom and you say that it's for spice it up, let's stop that there.
Hmm.
Because your attention does not turn into your partner, but your attention turns into that TV that is showing where the porn is. So let's turn off that TV off and start enjoying the body that is in front of you, because that temple that is in front of you is asking for salvation. So go ahead.
But then again, like I said, now I was about to say now it's people that I know I've messed with that I will like say I'm giving them head and I know I'm good. It's just wet, it's Gucci, like no teeth down my throat, every damn thing. But I know I've came across
Hmm.
people like they have to watch porn to help them get off. At first I thought, like I said, I thought it was just me, like I wasn't doing a good job. But it's really people out there that they literally have to watch porn to get off or to bust a nut. Like if you're in that position, how would you handle that?
I've been in that position, to be honest. My ex was super addicted to porn. We lasted for 2 years and a half. But the thing is that at the same time that he know that he was addicted to the porn, he knew that I was not into porn, because when it comes to my form of sexuality, I'm hardcore. I'm gonna say it straight out. I'm hardcore. I'm about all about that and around the corner. But it's the idea of sexual encounter is between two, or how many people are in the room, and whatever's in that four walls is supposed to be what's going on, not what's going on in a simple little box that is on the corner shining towards you, illuminating the scene. You know what I mean? It's okay. Again, it's okay to have porn during your sexual scenes, but we have to understand that there's a person in front of you eager to have that same feeling. So if you're imagining yourself in that scene on that porn, you can imagine yourself doing the same thing with that person in front of
Okay, so you know what, friend? I'm gonna just say I'm the trade. and I put on some porn, and it is golden showers there. And now I'm enticed, and I really want to pee on you. Is it going down, or are you gonna say, "Bitch, you better get into that porn"?
Let me tell you
Well,
something. And one of the things before you say anything about porn is that if you study very well the porn, and a lot of people search different types of porn. Like you said, there's golden showers. A lot of people are into those things, and when you start watching those things with those people, it's because they actually want that, and they're not willing to let you know that that's what they want. You have to be open minded as well, because people are not able to tell you, hey, I like to be chained up, whip my ass and choke me and call me a bitch and then spit on my face and then come over me. They're not willing to tell you, but the porn will. So it's good to study that too, because that's what they want, then that's what you should be giving them too.
okay. And it's 2020. You should be optimistic. I've learned that
Exactly.
you have to, you can't knock something. I'm one that you can't knock something unless you try it. And I know me, I'm very adventurous. Like, I like to try different things. Even though I may say I'm not here for it, but I like to try, because you, like you said, you run into those people that like that shit. They may can't tell you verbally, but when you see the porn, they know that you're gonna ask. So this is the type of shit you like. I just need to know, so I can prepare my life. Because my porn, I search everything. If it don't end with you nutting on the face, then I don't watch the porn, because that's how I like to end sex. I like facials. Facials, to me, heavy shooters, oozers. If it's a lot, we're in there like somewhere. So if I see you in it like that, then I watch the whole porno. But that's my preference. Everybody may not be like that, and I might not tell everybody I like facials, because hey,
And through
people are
porn,
adventurous.
Well,
through
now we
porn,
know.
we actually are studying how porn actually helps you figure out your own fetishes, your own kinks. So porn is a big tool to study in the way you start your sexuality. But
Okay,
again, don't let porn run your life. That's all I have to say.
okay.
Yeah, which brings me to my points. I'm enjoying this
Well,
conversation.
well, well. Troy is always playing Mr. Stay, so we know it's gonna be real cut and dry. So, go ahead, Troy. Give us
Oh,
your
here we
Rice Cris.
go.
I mean, give us your graham cracker. I was gonna say Rice Krispie treat, but that's too moist. Give us your graham cracker.
Cut it out. Don't even go there. Like, I'm not always that chef. Cut it out. I'm not against porn in any way, but what I'm against is it taking control of your life. I've been with someone who was into porn, and it was sort of controlling their life. And that's when it's a problem, because, like you said before, it affects everybody around you. It don't just affect you. Now I got to figure out if that's the new bitch you with or what we're doing. So, it's a lot. So I don't agree when if porn is too much for you when it was taking over your life. When you're addicted to it, it's taking over too much. But I'm the type of person where don't knock it until you try, like Dorian says. So I do believe in being able to learn certain things. And again, it is all an act. But there's different type of acts, different type of shows, different type of movies, different types of
Okay.
porns. Whatever you like, there's different things for it out there. So I don't knock nothing. Against whatever nobody do. None of my business. Unless I'm the one doing it, cool. Like Dorian said, no one's gonna come out and tell you what they like. But hey, when there's a will, there's a way. Hopefully we can get to a point where we can just be honest. I feel like if people are honest, you really realize people like the same thing you like. Honestly, I just feel like, just hey, if you vibing with somebody, that's the point of vibing. If you was vibing with them and y'all was having a conversation instead of just jumping to the bed, then you'd be able to figure out, well, hey, they like this, they like that, I like that. Okay, we like about 5 the same things. Look, let's make this happen. Let's do it. But sometimes you jump in the bed with somebody, you ain't had a conversation, and you messed up. It could have been the best lay of your life, but you'd have messed it up. Because you ain't took the time to get to know a little information. I ain't saying tell them everything you want to do. Because you got to tell a nigga everything you like. You got to say, touch me here, lick me here. And that's boring as hell. I'm the type of person when everything with me is an experience. You ain't never got to tell me what you like, how you like it, when you like it. We just got to know we like the same things in general. But you ain't never got to ask no questions. I communicate with the body. Point blank, period. You ain't got to say nothing to me. Because that's my job. That's how I feel like. That's what, for me, sexually, what makes it an experience that is unforgettable. That's what I care more about. Because like Dorian said, I know I'm good, but it's not just about what I'm doing. It's an overall experience. And to me, you'll remember experience, whether it's good or bad. You'll remember bad before good. But if it's real good, you're gonna want it again. And that's the point. That's the goal, for you to want it again.
Okay. Because you got them people that like surprises too. They be like, they just want to say nothing just to see how it's about to go. Because baby, like I said, I don't have some surprises back in the day.